Hello everybody, this is Ody Knight of the Lifetime Backlog, and I'm joined by my co-host, Beetorias.
Sup, gamers? Was that good?
yeah, that counts as
How are you
good.
doing, Ody?
Yeah, I'm doing fine, thanks. You know what, my wife, the other day, was telling me that she doesn't like my voice when I'm recording on these. So she's asked me to try out some...
Really?
Yeah, because I went through speech therapy when I was a kid, and she asked me to try out some different voices.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did. She asked me to try out some different voices. So it's just like, when I'm usually talking like this is called a speaker's voice. It's more designed for
like a narrator. Yeah.
Like a narrator, or if you're like a radio or like a podcaster. But I wanted to try out some different ones. I want to lean more into my usual accent. This is the one.
You know what? This is the first time I'll be hearing it.
Yeah, this is the accent that I was raised with, but I went to classes in order to speak more in the speaker's voice. This is the southern.
Man.
This is an American southern accent, is what it is.
So, like, can you switch between the two at will?
Oh yes, I can. Quite easily.
Wow, that's actually kind of a cool skill.
Yeah.
I want to do speech therapy too.
I like to think I have that vocal mutation, where it's just like you can do impersonations incredibly easily. But if I were to use like my normal voice but without the southern draw, it sounds a lot more like this. And it's a lot lower, kind of has more vocal fry.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I can tell apart.
Mm-hmm. And then I have to get on a higher register in order to have that speaker's voice. Lets me enunciate better. But then you got the southern accent, and that's the one that it has more of a sense of culture to it.
Yeah, a man of culture.
Uh-huh. A man of culture. We're gonna see yeah. We are actually here for Dark Souls, is what we are here for. So let's hop in, shall we? And we're back.
Oh yeah. So what were we last time?
Okay, so last time we plowed through a lot of Dark Souls. We're on our way to the depths right now. We knocked out the start of the game, as well as the Taurus demon, the gargoyles, the Capra demon, and then we're moving into the depths right now.
Oh yeah, that's where that's the sewer part. Okay, I remember.
I actually really appreciate how much this game dedicates its levels to environmental storytelling. Because you gotta understand that this part of Lower Undeadburg, as well as the depths itself, basically solely exists for the sake of its boss, of its optional boss, at that.
Gaping Dragon?
Yeah, the Gaping Dragon. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. The mod is making things go... Mod's making guys go insane right now. That dog, I don't know what that dog was doing. He was completely frozen. Might have well been T-posing. Yeah. I like how basically this half of an area and the entire depths basically exists to communicate the Gaping Dragon's existence. It's almost like this kind of like mutated reject of the Eternal Dragons has built its own little fiefdom down here.
Yeah, like Kingdom of Filth.
Mm-hmm. It's like not a king of beggars kind of. It's a king of beggars situation, but if it were a very hungry dragon with an open rib cage.
Yeah, I really like the design of that beast. Really,
one of my favorite bosses in the whole series, honestly.
Yeah, one of the most original dragon designs in Dark Souls ever, I think.
Mm-hmm. I mean, like, what other dragons are there, really? Like, Ancient Dragon and whatnot, really?
I mean, Calamith was cool, I guess.
Okay, yeah, Calamith's awesome. I'm not going to discount Calamith there.
Also, Ymir from Dark Souls 3. Sorry, Midir.
Yeah, Midir from the DLC, the Ring City.
Man, I love that boss. Oh well.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, so you're doing the quest line for the sorcerer guy too.
I did part of his quest line. Remember, I said I didn't
Oh yeah,
finish.
Logan. You forgot to
I
do Logan.
I didn't even start Logan's quest line. It's just it is pretty funny though what you think about it because he's just left there completely ignored. Uh,
Hello, is anyone there?
just I'm all the way down at Ash Lake. I can't even hear him. It's just that you get very bad cell reception inside of Sen's Fortress.
Yeah.
uh,
Okay.
so I really like the depths. I know a lot of people don't, but I do think it's one of those areas that kind of like has that maze-like design to it. It was
To
like
be
if you know
honest,
where to.
I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you.
Hmm?
I forgot this area even existed until you just mentioned it 5 minutes ago.
Oh right, yeah. The thing is that it's actually kind of it's a very easily to ignore area, but it's all still very well designed. Uh, if you know where to go, you can blaze through it pretty quickly, of course. But there's
Yeah.
so many different paths to take, and the labyrinth design and the items and the summons that you find in there as well,
Yeah, it's
invasions or
certainly not a
otherwise.
straightforward level.
Absolutely, I feel like this is where it's really coming into its own, really, and whereas like areas like Undeadburg were funneling you towards a particular direction with its locked doors and whatnot. I felt like this is the one where it's just like where its own mini area that's thriving very well. The sense
Yes.
of not only just the design of the level 2, but also just the environmental storytelling. As I was saying, this area is completely dedicated to communicating the presence and control that the gaping dragon has over the area.
It's a whole ecosystem
Hmm.
based off him.
I'm being stubborn right now. I'm trying to get the shortcut. Man,
Is
if
that
I
a
were at.
shortcut that actually exists?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
if you get the jump right. I'm being stubborn. If I were actually speedrunning, if I had missed this the first time, I would have just restarted my run.
Oh, have you done speedrunning with Dark Souls before?
Back at the. I got it. Back at the height of my Dark Souls peak, at my absolute power, I think it was back in like 2013 actually. I did
Yeah.
soul level 1 speedruns.
What was
uh,
your PB? Do you remember it?
well, I just died right there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh well, it happens to
I
everyone.
I did soul level 1 speed runs, glitchless, back in the day, and that was that I did
No, I
that.
mean, what was your personal best?
I think 4 hours and 47 minutes.
Man, speedrunning for like 4 hours? That's kind of like more on the difficult side.
I didn't record it, so it doesn't count.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, this is
Like, what I'm
before
saying
I.
is like, an easy speedrun is like maybe takes around like 15 minutes or so. And if you
Oh,
like doing like, if you like speedrunning games that like take a few hours, then that starts becoming really difficult.
no, 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 no. I think you got the wrong idea.
Well,
Because there are types of speedruns that you can do that are on various levels. If you did like a glitch run at any percent, sure, you could do that within 20 minutes. It
yeah,
really depends on the game too. But if you're doing glitchless, if you're doing stuff like if you're doing like a 100% run, stuff like that, it'll take longer. But you still got to
yeah,
find the
like,
fastest way to do it.
yeah, what I'm trying to say is like, that means you have to play at your top performance for way longer. And
Yeah,
that's like a very difficult for a speedrunner.
it's intense. I've only ever done maybe 2 games that I speed run. This is one of them. Ah, you guys.
Oh, it's that guy. Okay.
Yeah, his boys are here now.
Yeah, I
Uh,
don't like that guy.
I like this guy though. And then this guy's just a dick. You gotta love their outfits though. It really is like it kind of has the their outfits make it look like a kid wearing their dad's suit. You know, they just make them they make them look so big.
Yeah, it's certainly not very flattering.
No. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, babe.
For this one.
The thing, we did save her from her fate, though.
That's good.
We're going to, and we know where maidens like her go at the end. We know what their demise ends up being. But anyway, we're back to the aggression run. The aggression modded run. I'm pretty sure here in the depths, it's going to get pretty. It's going to get pretty messy, actually.
Except for mod.
Oh, jeez, almost fell off there.
You almost fell down. That was funny.
That rat always runs like scared from you every time you see it. With the aggression mod, it makes every rat feel like a true fight. It's just
I have a question.
Yes.
I noticed that you have like 30 Estus flasks. Does the game like can you like stack Estus flasks throughout the new game pluses?
Well, that's 20 right there.
Okay, 20.
Yeah.
Is that?
It's because I got the Rite of Kindling, which allows you to push every bonfire to about refilling you to 20 Estus flasks.
Oh, that's a mod. Okay.
And the run before this in New Game Plus 2. Hey! That's dishonorable! Only I can use Estus.
Yeah, that's like PvP in a nutshell.
Yeah, I made a point to basically go to every bonfire and raise its kindling to max.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like in later games where you need to find particular items to improve your stuff. At least I do like at least with that. You have to explore the environments. Jesus, everything's coming right here.
Yeah, I like how it progressed in Dark Souls 3. I thought was not pretty fair.
Tying it to exploration, that was good. What I do still like the version that they do in Dark Souls because it's tied specifically to a lore boss fight that has generated its own memes. So I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, sure.
Right, we're not fucking around.
Are you going to try it again?
I actually need to do something ahead of time first.
Okay.
Okay. Might have saw this last time, but I'm gonna get the bow. Man, I remember my Demon Souls days. It's just like the bow was actually useful back then.
Oh, really? That's surprising. Have you played the remake?
No, I have not.
Oh.
But I definitely remember beating the armored spider with the bow back in the day.
That's probably not the intended way, is it?
I think it was effective.
But was it intended, though?
Hey. You beat the boss however way you can, man.
Yeah, sandbox experience. That's what the kids call it these days.
The sandbox experience? Man, we've been sandboxing for like over a decade now, man.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, Minecraft, you're right. Fair.
We got these assholes right here. We're not gonna.
Maybe you could have just used the spell.
No. Use Wog for the weaker enemies. We want the buffs for the stronger guys.
I see.
Yeah. This is what I said earlier. This is how every fight turns out with aggression mod. Well, not every fight. But it's just like big enemies just stacking on top of each other.
Well, it's called aggression mod for a reason. Oh, yeah.
Got the sack. Why am I happy about that? I don't even know. It's almost like you need it for Snuggly.
Oh yeah. You can.
I love the little crow guy. I feel they just need to be warm. They need soft stuff. You know how it is. You know what? You know what I want to get from my boy Snuggly? Get him some egg crate fun.
Okay,
You know?
what's your favorite crow guy from all
Snuggly.
Dark Souls? Okay,
Yeah, I prefer Snuggly really.
my favorite has to be the boss weapons.
Yes,
Yeah, you remember him?
I do.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool
Uh,
guy.
yeah, I think the 1 and 3 is all right too, even if it's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Hey, my
Fair.
boy! We got my boy right here though. Laurentius. In a Nuzlocke run, I named a Rapidash of after Laurentius. Yeah, that's right.
That's such an odd thing to do.
It's such an Ody thing to do. Yes.
Okay, how far did you get with the Nuzlocke challenge?
My boy, I'm a Pokemon champion. I've done 7 Nuzlocks.
Oh shit.
Out of the 20 Pokemon games that I've played, 7 of them were Nuzlocks.
Wow, hats off to you. I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
That is
Again,
impressive.
Jeez, this rat here, it's OP.
Isn't it funny how rats drop humanity?
I actually think that's more storytelling going on right there.
How so?
I think it's supposed to be a reflection of how humanity has devolved.
Oh. Okay, I can see it.
Yeah. I absolutely see it as a reflection of, like, okay, so this is the part where you want to actually use WOG for all the trash mobs right here, you know? It's just like, this is my personal bubble. Don't come in here. They just eat it.
Yeah, let's just tank it. It's funny.
Mm-hmm. I think I have some. I think we have some news items we actually want to bring up, or some opinions that we had. Why don't you start? What do you have for me? What do you have for me?
So, Helldivers 2. Have you heard about? Have you heard about it?
Oh yes, my friends around the place have been talking about Helldivers 2.
Yeah, I haven't played it, but I think it looks like really good, especially the robot planet. It's basically robot Vietnam, which is, you know, I would like to try it out.
Holy shit!
Oh shit!
What is going on? It's just like every rat in the sewers just like ganked me at once.
Yeah, cannibal rats.
Oy.
Okay. So as I was saying, what happened after the game was Starship Troopers. You know, great movie. It went from being like the most popular 100th movie to being like the 40th. So like,
okay,
it popularity jumped up overnight, basically because of the game.
Viewing numbers jumped. Yeah, I get you.
And now people started arguing about Starship Troopers again after like 40 goddamn years. Which is, you know how Starship Troopers is. It's supposed to be like, a parody of like fascist propaganda.
Yes.
But at the same time, it doesn't really play that straight. Especially the book doesn't play it straight. So
I thought the book did play it pretty straight.
Yeah, the book was pretty serious about it.
Okay.
But like the thing is, like, right wing people are arguing that this is like glorifying fascism and it's based and red pilled or whatever.
Oh.
Whereas like, the other people do try to argue that this is what the author intended. So this is
let me lean back into my southern accent right here and tell you something. Because the people that I've associated with in the past, we're taught in a certain way to think. And that is to not think very critically about yourself or the world around you. Okay?
That's a funny way to put it.
Mm-hmm. It's important that I'm using the southern accent here. Because there's a certain branch of people who don't want you thinking very hard about the world around you or of yourself. Because that means that they can't really control you all that well. And it really comes back to the fact that, like, you yourself are an instrument of the system. Okay, maybe a bit of a stretch.
Okay.
That's more of just being openly on the face of it. Maybe did some repressed anger left from leaving that kind of system, but a lot of it is based around you have to. I remember a lot of prostration involved back then, where
You're basically just forced to fit in with society.
Oh yeah.
That's just what it is.
It's awful strange, is what it is. It's a tad bit hypocritical too. You take a look at like political systems like communism and whatnot, where all manner of resources are divided evenly among the people, and everyone is essentially having to work together to make sure that their society runs as well as it does. And yet there's more of a sense of individuality that's emphasized by that system, especially in the more socialist side.
Yeah, like Europe.
And
social democracy and all.
Mm-hmm. And then you take a look more at the conservative end, liberal as it is. And you realize that as much as it goes on about democracy, everyone being an individual and whatnot, it's not really the case there. It's a lot more hypocritical.
Yeah, like, I'm not an American, but like, from looking from outside, it's really funny to me how, even though America is supposed to be like all about freedom and like liberalism and stuff, the people there are just really obsessed with like fitting in with the society and like fitting into the religion and like to the nation. It looks like much more of a collectivist thing rather than a liberal thing.
It's kind of like not so out. It's a very outspoken and not so spoken kind of thing.
Yeah, like you're not allowed to speak about it, but no, that's just how it is.
I like Paul Verhoeven as a director. I feel like I actually prefer RoboCop over Starship Troopers. Really, felt like that
I've
took
seen
more
RoboCop too.
That took more aim at corporate control.
Yeah, I remember it.
I would
say like RoboCop was a better critique of what it was critiquing compared to like Starship Troopers.
I will say this: there is no moment in either film that hits harder than in that one commercial bit. The female soldier comes up and says that, like, "Well, bastards." That's not what she said, but what she said was
it wasn't like the advertisement. It wasn't the shower scene. I remember that.
Oh, the shower scene. Excuse me, I got us mixed up then. All right, but she absolutely
they
did
were in the shower
say,
and like they were talking about why they joined the military.
Yeah, so she can get a permit to have a child someday, which is like,
exactly.
Oh God, that's far more of a look into how bad the society is. Now that I've leaned into more of my southern accent, I realize that, like, wouldn't it be funny if I just talked anything political? Oh yeah, I did a parry on him.
That was well done.
Yeah, backstab, parry, get fucked, Kirk.
Okay.
Have Scotty beam you out now, you loser.
Yeah, like, one more thing about the movie. Now, I will give it credit. Now, the way it looks aesthetically really reminds me of like all the times when I watch TV, like Turkish news and all. Like, it's very accurate to the point. Gotta say, like, aesthetically speaking, yeah, this is what propaganda looks like. Yep.
Yeah. Let's change the topic because I like leaning into my southern accent when we're talking. I think it's very funny to talk about politics in my southern accent. But let's change gears here and talk about something lighter.
Yeah, speaking of movies,
yes,
I've seen Hellraiser 2 this last month. Like, since
good for you.
Spoke. Oh yeah,
good for you.
Yeah, I think it was like maybe a bit better than the first one, especially like visually. Like, in the first movie, it was really impressive that they weren't using CGI for like the blood and guts.
Well, I mean,
I really like that, but
CGI didn't really exist back then. So
yeah, exactly. That's what made it impressive. The limitation of it. Now with the CGI, it looks like so not so impressive. I don't know how to put it.
Gaping dragon
Oh
incoming.
shit! Oh boy! Isn't it
That
funny that
pot
we're just
belly right
looking at
there.
the dragon's ass this whole time?
This
is his face. Okay.
What part did you think you were looking at?
I have no idea what I'm looking at.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be fast on this one.
Yeah, you got the lightning.
This will be easy.
This will be quick. Yes.
As I said, I like to bring in my boys here. I like to have friends when I fight stuff, even if they don't do anything. Boom! Got the tail.
This is for the trophy too.
Yeah, I need to get all the unique weapons.
Okay.
I think I already got. I hate it when he does that.
Yep. Well, you survived.
Me and the boys taking on Gaping here. Oh. Ooh. That's some bad phrasing right there.
Oh no. Maybe we should cut that out. Oh man. Okay, that was quick.
Yeah, we're done. I really like Gaping Dragon. I think they're got a cool design. The whole environment's designed around them.
Yeah, I think there was this story about the designing of Gaping Dragon. Like
the open rib cage.
Yeah, like a dialogue between between Miyazaki and an artist. Miyazaki basically said like, make it as hideous and ugly looking as possible. Like, don't try to make it like epic looking or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I think that's how the dialogue went. The artist.
That's amazing. It's just like, how big should we make the teeth rib cage? Just like bigger.
Yeah, just make it bigger.
Bigger. I do like how big it is, though.
Yeah, like speaking of which, Dark Souls has a really good concept art.
Yeah, there's a lot of good concept art. Have you read any Dark Souls books?
Dark Souls have books. I think I know that they have comics, but not the books. I don't know about them.
There are Dark Souls books that talk about, like, I actually am interested in reading them someday. But it's actually talking about both the concept of making it, the process, and the after effects and whatnot. It's fascinating.
I thought that was a book taking place in the Dark Souls universe.
No, these are non-fiction books about it,
okay.
About the making of.
I get
really. Okay, we're here. We made it. Yeah, now we're oh boy. So this is where this is going to be really hard. In fact, I would say that this is the part where Blighttown is definitely the part where the game starts to show its teeth. Not in the aggression mod, that is.
Okay.
We're actually going to have to deal with a lot of small and a lot of big enemies, really.
Okay,
all kind of on. Yeah.
Does Blighttown run good in the remake? No.
Well, you'll see
to the original one. Because
so you're talking about possible lag, yes.
Yeah, I'm talking about the performance, because one of the reasons Blighttown was considered to be awful in the original one.
Yes.
It was how bad the game was performing in there.
Yes, there was frame rate issues involved. I think it runs perfectly fine. In fact, you'll see for yourself once you actually get in there.
You see.
Okay, so this is where the aggression mod really starts to put everything into overdrive. Do you see what's going on here?
This is silly.
Yeah, we're gonna have like a slapstick sketch right here. It's like, I'm gonna try to push him off is what I'm gonna do. Will you back off? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna, just as much as there's a threat of me falling to my death here, I'm gonna try to throw them off as much as I can. I didn't even know that
these guys could climb ladders. This is the first time I've seen these guys climb ladders.
So, what's the plan? What's the plan? Will you... Jesus Christ.
This is just silly.
This is a goon squad ganking me right now.
The goon squad.
Blighttown Goon Squad. Yeah, they are so... They can't even get onto the... Fuck it, I'm out. Just run.
Yeah, this is the best. This is the best strategy so far.
Now we're officially in Blighttown. Yeah, they are coming from everywhere right now. In fact, I'm surprised that those darts guys are not running for me. Like, they hardly move, apparently. Jump! Oh, God! Ugh.
Nice.
Woof. Okay. Look at that! Do you see that? They're all jumping to their deaths trying to get me.
Oh, it's like those lemmings.
Woo! Actually, there's a fascinating story about lemmings, in case you don't know.
Yeah, with how they fake their suicide in the Disney documentary.
Yeah, you know exactly what I was thinking there, because that phrase, like jumping off a cliff like lemmings, it was fabricated for a Disney movie.
Yeah, exactly. And it turns out like they were just tossing them off the goddamn cliff, which is like so fucking horrifying to think about. Like,
yeah,
like how did they?
But you know what?
How did they even come up with the idea?
Maybe if we watched the movie, but then again, I'm not a fan of watching movies with violence against animals. Like,
Yeah, like
have you ever seen
actual real violence? Like,
yeah, ever seen Milo and Otis? That shit's fucked up.
no, I haven't seen it. What's it about?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's the one where they kill a shit ton of tabby cats and little pug dogs so that
Like,
they can
for
fight
real?
bears. Oh no, it's a kids
okay.
movie.
Okay.
It's like a talking tabby cat and like a talking pug, and it's just like we have like a dozen of these things. What if we just put them in like dangerous situations where they definitely will get killed, but just pretend that like it's a fun adventure for them? That movie is I watched that movie as a kid. That's actually more like a snuff film, really. It's just
Snuff
like, what if we
film
put
for
this?
kids?
Yeah, what
Snuff
if we
film
make
for
this
kid
pug?
audiences? That's all.
Yeah, what if we have this pug fight a black bear? What if we have this cat like literally throw it off a cliff after it gets pecked to death by seagulls?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's a wacky time.
Yeah, slapstick humor, but actually like realistic and horrifying.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
Yeah, I
Okay.
certainly would not want to see it. Oh well.
We here on the as we chat around the bonfire, we support animals' rights and wish that no harm come to them in any filming situation.
I personally support animal rights and animal wrongs. How about that?
Okay, like animals are allowed to do wrong if they... Oh Jesus! Oh Lordy!
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm a little boxed in here.
Maybe you should run.
There's got to be. Ow! Okay, they grabbed me. And I'm toxic. And I'm poisoned. I'm trying to get out of here.
Man,
it's
this
just
is
like
Dark
no.
Souls. This is
Lord in
Dark
heaven!
Souls.
Did you see that? Did you see there was like a fly that came down with me?
I'm not done with you.
Okay, so I guess we have to say it. This is officially the Dark Souls of this aggression mod. Oh, jeez.
This is the Dark Souls.
Oh,
Dark
Lord.
Souls aggression mod.
Oh my god. Okay, no more running around trying to get stuff you already have in your inventory. I got power within there, but I already have it, obviously. So like, let's just speedrun this.
Let's just go.
Let's just go.
I think you're
Just
collecting
go.
stuff just out of muscle memory.
Yeah, I think I just do it out of like, I'm just doing it because it's what my brain is wired to.
Yeah.
Just like
Dark Souls
just
brain
like
rot.
Dark Souls brain rot. Okay, it's hopefully things will cool off a little bit. Lordy, no more, no more toxic.
I like how you get shot immediately after you said that.
No. Okay, collision is screwing me over here. Out of the way. Out of the way. No. Yeesh, they're everywhere.
Aren't they always?
Oh, Lord, that guy with the toxic constantly, man. Okay, you know what? This area is clear now. That's at least times when the aggression mod actually works for me. When enemies just, like, fall to their deaths.
Yeah, aggression mod is fun only when it's funny.
Did you see how I turned the camera there? I had to resist the urge to go back and get the other falchion over there. It's just like muscle memory. I have to go and pick that stuff up.
Can't resist.
Stuff needs stuff. Even if I already have it, I just need more stuff.
I need more duplicates.
Okay, yeah,
Man,
it's
I hate
pulling
these
everything.
Things. I fucking hate these things.
Do they look different to you, though?
No, not really. Is it the lighting?
No, okay, never mind. I thought that the lighting mod had changed their look a little bit.
Yeah, their ass looks a bit more fired up.
Yeah, because I've said that the vanilla remastered looks very sterile and flat to me. I put some saturation in there. It's better lighting. Okay. I think past me is actually just fucking off to wait out the storm out there. So,
that's not gonna happen.
Like, for all I know, I could get trapped in here, really, and, like, I need this area in order to fend them off. Like, what if all those boulder giants come and get me, man?
Well, I hope they don't. That's why you should be
hope
quick.
Not. Oh. But okay, so there is something I do need here.
Okay. What is it?
Let's see if it comes up.
Is the key item?
Ah, not this. This is the soul. There it is. I need Mildred. I need my homegirl right here.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that Mildred is supposed to be a female.
Well, I can't imagine how you can miss it.
Yeah,
I mean, like, name's Mildred, and also she's running around half naked.
Yeah, okay, but like, I don't know. I forget that she's a female until I see her again. You know, like, Mildred,
okay.
That doesn't even sound feminine. No.
Sorry, Mildred. What the hell?
That was good.
What? The slugs are coming all the way over.
So why do you need it for? Oh, for the humanity?
Not only just for the humanity, but I want to summon her later.
Oh, so if you beat her now, you can summon her? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people end up ignoring Mildred, really. Okay, so I'm going to hang out in here for a while. But I actually wanted to bring up something else.
Oh, yes.
I have another story here.
Why not?
Another article. So Pal World. Pal World was one of the first things we talked about on our very first episode. There's some more news to come about Pal World. There's a lot of articles that I've been seeing that have shown the percentage drop-off as of late for the player base for Pal World.
Yeah, I've seen some too.
And the community manager, going by the name of Bucky, has made a statement on X, formerly Twitter, R.I.P.
I hate that name.
They talk about yeah, I know it's an awful name, but Pal World has reached its 1 month mark, and they were talking about how like they didn't even expect to have like 50,000 people, let alone the millions of people that are playing their game at this point. They're really appreciative, but they don't like the lazy discourse that is propped up with like, oh, the player base has dropped all this much, and like, I do appreciate Pal World is dead. No. I do like how they're saying like we're gonna stick with it. This wasn't just a shit post or a meme. This is our legit project, and we're going to continue to release content during early access, probably on a weekly basis. It looks like I appreciate this statement actually because it's like this isn't just a push for infinite growth. Holy Jesus! Do you see what's going on here?
Oh, I think I do. That's not good.
Every boulder giant is on their way to get me right now. Oh lordy!
Oh no. Okay. We should really go now.
Relax, dudes. Relax, my guys. Look, I'm just passing through the neighborhood. Even the guys on the other side of the swamp are throwing their boulders.
Wow, they don't call it aggression mod for nothing.
Yeah. It's just like all y'all need to take a chill pill, all right? It's like, let's come back to the early 2000s. Oh, Jesus.
No. Okay.
We're going to come back to the early 2000s and talk about chill pills.
Yeah, let's go back before the pandemic.
Bruh.
Okay, I'm not gonna. Let's pretend I didn't say that. Okay.
Okay, yeah. It's never going to be the same. But Bucky here on Pal World,
Oh, yes.
I do like what he's saying.
Yeah,
because,
I read it too.
I appreciate that, like, it's not, like, video game publishers or basically anyone in business who's just thinking about infinite growth and infinite growth and infinite consumption. Just, like, you can't have all the money in the world all at once. And he's appreciative of, like, how much they've accomplished thus far, and they're gonna keep going, regardless if their player base has dropped. Yeah, like, I appreciate that.
Like, I've also read this statement, like, the thing with, like, publisher statements is that, like, 85% of the time they sound like they were written by AI. They're like,
yeah. Hi, Quaylag.
Oh, yeah. Oh, hello. Like, whenever you read, like, an open statement from, like, a publisher or whatever, you just know there's some greedy fucker behind it. And, like, this sounds much more, genuine. You know what I mean?
It's not the statement that, like, when Daedalic released the Gollum game and it was written by AI.
Yeah.
This one, this feels like it has enough, like, sincerity and enough, like, to actually sound like an actual person.
Yeah, which is really surprising for a Pokemon knockoff.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I really appreciate it.
Yeah, I really like this last statement, too. Like, play lots of games, try different genres, and frequently flick through indie libraries to find hidden gems. I like that. I like to think I live by that.
Yeah.
It's just like, it's definitely against the whole idea of, like, the live service model, too. Just like, where it's just like, play one game and give all your money to it. Oh, also play this other one game and give all your money to it. Oh, bye, Quaylag.
Yeah, basically, like, video game publishers want the customers to be their slaves. Like,
yeah,
fuck off, dude. I don't care.
I couldn't help but notice, but, like, I had summoned Mildred into the fight, but they basically did nothing.
I mean,
like, I Dark Moon bladed the shit out of Quaylag, and, like, Mildred was just stuck behind lava the whole time.
I mean, I didn't really expect her to do anything, but at least she tried.
You did it! Here's your participation award.
Yeah,
now fuck off back to the swamp.
Yeah, Human Flesh Participation Award.
Meat shield status.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Mildred is a cannibal. Like, according to her story, I guess.
Yeah, she carries the butcher's knife, which, yeah.
Oh yeah, we can go to the Sense Fortress now.
That's right. Oh boy, this I actually really like Sense Fortress. I know that I say that at, like, basically every level of Dark Souls, but I think Sense Fortress is one of my favorites.
For me personally, Sense Fortress and, like, Orlando, those two are, like, the best parts of Dark Souls. Like, those are, like,
the combination of the two.
Yeah, like, one after another. Like, the fact that they come one after another is, like, it's just so good.
It's another instance of an environment entirely designed to build up another. Oh, hello there.
Oh, I forgot this was a thing. Oh, yes.
Yeah, this is the Chaos Covenant. You know what? You actually do need to get eggs on your face if you want to platinum this game. Did you know that?
Oh. That's very discouraging.
Yeah, because you do need to get infected with the eggs, and you actually have to let it grow, like, to completion, before you can actually, like, platinum the game, because He only sells you the last pyromancies if you're fully egged up.
Fully egged up?
Yeah, fully egged up.
It's a word that I never thought I would hear.
Yeah, we're gonna make a whole new phrase right here. Get egged up. Add that to the Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, I'm making a entry right now as we speak.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so we're not going to spend a whole lot of time here in the Demon Ruins because we still need to go back up. But I do want to check in on Ceaseless.
How did you manage to enter here?
It was just the pathway down from Quilag's sister's room.
I thought you were supposed to like remove the magic barriers by talking to
no.
stuff.
Oh, holy shit. Do you
no.
see what's going on
down there?
I
see it. That's not good.
That's
not good.
I love it. Past me was just like, well, I'm fucked. So what am I supposed to do? There's an army of mini-bosses on the warpath up here. I can't fight them individually. It's just all of them at once. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you better run.
Jesus Christ. Oh, boy. Are they still coming?
They probably are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they don't give a fuck. They're coming, all right. Shit, I gotta find a way to bottleneck them.
Oh, so you'll try to fight them.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
Yeah, there's, like, no way I can finish this level without dealing with this. Oh my god, it's like a grinder of bosses, man.
Yeah, like a meat grinder.
Jeez. Okay, we'll just wog them. They're all bunched up, just wog them to death. Wog. Wrath of the Gods. Wog. Good Wog. God, y'all, what is it good for?
Wog. I think one of them died.
Absolutely nothing. Yeah, it's chopping down their health. Okay, yeah, a whole lot of them just bit it.
This is silly, but I like it.
I'm all out of wog. No more wog to give.
I'm all out of wogs.
Come on. Okay. We somehow survived that.
Well, I certainly congratulate you.
That's not all of them.
Oh.
There's still more. We only got the ones closest. There's more down there.
Okay, so as I was saying, how did you manage to get here? I thought you had to like lift the magical barriers.
Demon Ruins is only split in half. The magical barrier is halfway through the Demon Ruins.
Okay.
The same goes for like other areas. And halfway through the Tomb of the Giants, there's that split. But again, it's only halfway through the level.
I see.
And the Duke's Archives, in that case, that's completely cut off until you get rid of the barrier. Okay, I'm gonna check on my boy Ceaseless.
Oh yeah, this is the... Are you going to like cheese him?
No, I'm gonna fight him legit. Okay, do you see that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, both of them are coming now.
The boss room?
No, I think they're gonna run all the way here if they get the chance. Where are my binoculars? There they are. Yeah. There's like the Capra and the Taurus and the other Taurus demon. They will not stop. They will run to the ends of the earth. It means that they'll get me.
Yeah, I can see it.
They are coming all the way to the boss room. They are going to go across that bridge. So it's, I'm not going to bother cheesing him. I'm going to fight him legit.
Let's see it.
I think the real problem is that if I cheesed him, I would just run all the way to that door. But then all three of those guys would just be there to kill me.
Just beat the crap out of you.
Yeah. She's like, if you cheese it, and then it's just like, you didn't do it right. You didn't fight it legit. We're here to kill you. Oh, my poor boy right here. He just needs a hug.
I wouldn't hug him. No way.
Nah, I just need an entire gallon of ointment to help with the burns afterwards. Oh, crap. Okay, so don't run immediately. Wait until he does a little splash here.
Okay.
And then run.
Okay.
Yeah, that's one from experience right there. Ceaseless. Ceaseless Discharge is one of those names like Solid Snake, where it's just like it sounds naughty, but then you hear it so many times that it lacks meaning.
Like Die Hard Man from like Death Stranding.
Yeah, there you go. It's just like if you hear it the first time, it's like what, and but then you hear it so many times.
You just
like,
stop caring about it. Whatever. It's perfectly normal, even though it isn't clearly.
And then you say it in front of some. I actually had a situation where I was at a small party, and I was talking about Dark Souls, and it's just like, oh yeah, and then there's Ceaseless Discharge,
and they all looked at him. They all looked at you.
Yeah, this one guy spat his drink, and he's just like, excuse me,
what?
Yeah. You know what? If you think about it, I recently played Silent Hill, as I told you a bit. The first one, very first one. It was like my millionth playthrough, so it's whatever. But I recently replayed Silent Hill, mostly to record it. Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
And, you know, when you think about it, bit of a spoiler, but Ceaseless Discharge isn't all that different from another character in Silent Hill that has a very similar situation.
I don't exactly remember the story of Ceaseless Discharge, but so which character are you talking about?
Well, have you played Silent Hill?
No, but I know the story.
Okay, so the story of Silent Hill, there's the character, just bought the farm there.
Oh, man.
That hitbox is huge.
I know.
I was like 10 feet away.
Just like Dark Souls 2.
Just like Dark Souls 2. Okay, we're back to Ceaseless. We had some trouble because his tendrils were clipping in the wrong areas, but...
Okay.
Woof!
Just got heat blasted.
He used his Kamehameha, his final flash, however you want to put it. Come on. There we go. Okay. Now you see. Yeah, the last time it wasn't exposed, and I think it was supposed to be that way. But now we're gonna do this legit.
Okay, let's see it. Is this legit way?
Force.
Just wait on just waiting for him to put his claw in there.
Have you not seen this boss fight before?
No. Like I said, I stopped playing after meeting Ornstein and Smoke.
Well, okay, so you never got around to Ceaseless because they're kind of optional.
Yeah.
Not really, but I get you, But I mean, like, okay. So, like, yeah, this is like a effective way of fighting him. The thing is that I've been on every part of the arena for Ceaseless Discharge, and he actually have different moves depending on which part of the arena you're in. If you're out in the big open area, he does like a bunch of sweeps and whatnot. But if you're in here, he does this basically the whole time. But if you're out on that landing right in front, like in front of this boulder that we're behind, he actually has a completely different moveset. And like stuff that even like the wiki doesn't tell you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty freaky. Yeah. I mean, for some reason, though, no one ever bothers fighting him there, even though he has a complete moveset.
Yeah, it's really weird that they would put so much effort to a boss that you can like cheese so easily in so many different ways.
Mm-hmm.
That's sad, I guess.
Ceaseless Discharge is an interesting boss. It's a very in-depth fight, honestly. Okay. There's also so many different facets to it. There's a great attention to detail, really. Okay, so I'm a bit weirded out because the last time I came up here, all those guys came running at me, and now they're not even here.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
How's that work?
Hold up. I think they actually are here. Yeah, there's the Capra.
Like, yep, we're still here.
He's stuck, actually.
And that's a good thing. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. Dope. Yeah, here he comes. Now, this is a bit odd, fighting Capras up here. Even though he gets super dunked very easily. As long as the bridge is not blocked, that's all I care about. Oh,
you mean this bridge?
You can see them out in the... Yeah, I just did not want this bridge to be covered. But, oh, I can already see the Taurus demons coming over here.
No. Okay, I see it too.
Come on. Yeah, I can take you both, as long as I go over the door first.
The door cheese.
Okay. Door cheese,
just don't die. Well, why am I saying that?
No.
This is all the pre-recorded stuff. That's silly.
Yeah, I know what's going to happen. At least I think so most of the time. No, it's fine. I got this. I got this. We're good.
Okay.
Oh, lordy. Come on, dudes. This is unfair. Why you gotta do it?
This is Dark Souls, right? There's no such thing as unfair. It's your fault.
Hey. It always is fair. Dark Souls is fair. If they ever do anything wrong, it's almost always your fault. Aggression modded, though, it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Come on.
Let's do this.
Just wog! Good God, y'all.
Okay.
What is it good for? At least these guys don't respawn. Hey, did you see that damage calc?
How much was it? I didn't see it.
It was 420.
420.
Lays it, etc.
Yeah, MLG.
360, no scope, camping.
Okay,
all that good stuff.
I got some other news. Did we talk about this before? I'm not sure.
What is it?
Did you know that there was a Deus Ex being made, but it was basically got cancelled because the Embrace group, basically just canceled them.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I think we talked about it. Okay.
The storied history of Embracer Group and their gambit to try to push for big publisher. It's just like, and then it didn't come through, and now they're bleeding off everything that they just bought. 420 again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm seeing a pattern here. I wonder why that is.
I feel like Embracer Group...
Okay.
I feel like Embracer Groups is a little bit different, because that felt more like they were trying to make a push to be the next big publisher, and they were buying up all these studios and whatnot, and IPs. But then, like, I think they got embroiled in some shady shit.
Like illegal stuff?
Then they were like... I don't think it was... I would need to look this up. I only know based off of what I've read for all the stuff that they're canceling. It's just like, hey, did you want a new Deus Ex? Did you want a new Tomb Raider?
Not too bad.
Oh my God. Oh, no. What am I walking into?
Okay, if you had Wrath of the Gods here, you could just maybe push them off.
No, these guys are way too sturdy for that. I think I'm going to back up and give them some space. I think at the end of the day, though, I'm probably going to leave the Demon Ruins and try to go back to Sense Fortress.
Too much.
Yeah, I don't want to come back here until I absolutely have to. Yeah, jeez! I'm getting super dumped right now. As long as they don't dead angle me. Okay.
It's a dead angle.
Oh! What's a dead angle? Okay. So a dead angle is something that's more kind of known in the gaming phase. Where it's just like, if the hitbox makes a connection to you, usually in an area it's not supposed to.
Okay. So basically, the entire game of Dark Souls 2, okay.
A little bit, yeah. Imagine if an enemy swung at you in the backswing, right? Where the point where it's like not supposed to do its maximum amount of damage. If it were to like just to clip your ankle while you're right behind them because the hitbox just made the connection.
Yeah, okay.
but the animation doesn't necessarily communicate that like that was supposed to give damage.
That's certainly an experience that I've had.
Yeah, the scythe is a very good example of using a dead angle because it kind of gets around enemies and hits them in areas that don't usually lend to the killing blow, stuff like that.
Okay. Are we doing this again?
I think I'm eventually going to give up and run away, but I'm being stubborn. Past me is being stubborn, just like I could do this, like for no good reason.
Yeah, it's like,
I shouldn't be here now.
It's like the gambler's fallacy.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like that.
Gambler's ruin.
Oh.
Is it gambler's fallacy or gambler's ruin?
You know, it's probably both, but the version that I've heard about was the gambler's fallacy. I
heard it was the gambler's ruin.
It could be both. Maybe in Europe it's gambler's fallacy, and in America it's gambler's ruin. How about that?
You know what? This kind of reminds me of something. You ever heard of the ... line game? Or ... line game?
No idea what that is.
I didn't know what it was either until recently. Apparently it's a thing in, like, the British Isles in the UK.
The Brits.
And, like, yeah, those Brits. It's like a phrasing that's, like, completely different, that changes based on where you are. Like, there's, like, a million different versions of it in, like, a million different areas. And it's just, like, there's, like, the ones that everyone knows, but then there's, like, variations that, like, put completely different phrases in there. It's just, like, it's, you might as well go over the hill and you'll find that they have a completely different version of the ... line game. And it's just like there's like a million different versions of this. Which one is which?
Yeah, like that's such a European thing. Like you travel for like 1 hour and like the culture is completely different and they're speaking a new language.
See, in the States, you see, it's a very, very big place. And the things can be wildly different too, as long as you're willing to drive at least 12 miles out of the way.
Like 15 hours.
Yeah. The thing is that, like, 12 hours out of the way. Because there's big swaths of areas where there'll be some minor differences, but most of it's all just the same. It's just like the Brunswick stew in North Georgia ain't all that different from Brunswick stew in South Georgia. But, like, it's still, like, they will tell you that it's completely different, but really it's just the same.
I think I know that was a good bet. Okay, I think I'd like to see the French colony parts of America, because that's where they have the fried chickens, the cajuns.
Oh, yes. I've been to Nolans before. Really enjoyed my time there. Went to the Three Sisters Cafe, real nice place.
Did you have the attitude to fight the chicken?
Well,
no.
Excuse me?
I mean, do you know about cajun? Like the fried chicken, the food one?
Fried chicken's everywhere in the South, boy.
Okay.
But speaking as my experience in Nolans, I very much enjoyed the omelets there. Very good omelets.
Okay, one more question. Have you been to like one of those 1950s American diner places? Like the kind of diners that you see in like movies all the time?
Bruh, we have like entire chains that sell themselves off of that.
Oh man, really?
Ever been to Checkers? Yeah, Checkers is one of those places. Steak and Shake, that's another one.
See.
Yeah, like all of them sell themselves off of that chrome aesthetic. You know?
So they ruined the magic out of that too, huh? Too bad.
You know what? Yeah, talking about that has made me hungry now.
That's fair.
I had some people over this weekend. It was they wanted to have burgers, so I cooked. We had to get some steamed hams.
Okay, I have to break that up.
Yeah, could not take the opportunity.
Yep.
Okay,
what were you saying?
We're exiting.
I was saying that we're exiting Blighttown right now. But what I was saying is that they wanted veggie burgers, but we also wanted regular burgers. So I like cooked up like a couple of burgers, whatnot, a couple of steamed hams. I didn't just like hop out the window and grab them at the fast food place. I legit cooked them.
Oh, that's good.
So that was a fun experience. It's been forever since I had a hamburger, man. I like coming to Canada. It feels like the gulf between when I have a hamburger and when I don't has only gotten bigger, man. It's just
that's such a funny way
up
to
in here,
describe Canada.
Yeah, ever since I come to Canada, it's just like poutine. You know what poutine is?
Is that like a kind of fried potato, fried chips?
Okay, so it's French fries, right? But covered in gravy and melted cheese curds.
Well, that sounds appetizing.
Yeah, and it's like it's a heart attack in a bowl, man.
I mean, it sounds good as an appetizer, but maybe not really as a main dish.
Oh no! They serve them up as appetizers and main dishes, and you're supposed to eat them with a fork.
Oh, okay. Poutines for appetizers, poutines for main dish, and more poutines for the dessert.
Yeah, and for breakfast it'll be pancakes and syrup.
That's
oh
no. Yeah.
She ate it. She bit the dust.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we'll avenge her. Have you ever talked to her before you go to fight the final boss? No, never mind.
Yeah.
You only just barely got. I just remember you didn't even get. You just finished with Ornstein and Smo ONS, and that was it.
So she's supposed to have a special dialogue.
Yeah. So if you resurrect her, she has her normal dialogue where she asks not to speak.
Okay.
But interestingly, if you talk to her before you go to fight Gwyn, she does have unique dialogue where she does ask you to light the flame.
Damn.
Because as her purpose to tend the bonfire, if you were to send it into darkness, she would no longer have that purpose. So, it is kind of interesting when you actually get that naturally.
Are you going to go back to the asylum?
I will at some point, yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be most of all the bosses and whatnot. I think the only boss I didn't do was Priscilla. And I kind of wanted to do that off-screen because I needed to fix up the build a little differently because I wanted to get her tail.
Yeah, that's kind of tough, I know.
It is pretty tough, yeah.
And like it's also
oh my god,
it's also pretty convoluted to get there in the first place.
Okay, so like everybody is here. Remember what I said about they would all follow me to Undead Parish, the bonfire? Yeah, so like everyone decided to show up.
How fun!
We don't have enough chairs. We don't have enough chairs for all these people.
Maybe you can play the game where you like circle around the chair, and when the music stops, everyone has to sit on it. I forgot the
name. Musical chairs. It's because it's when the music stops.
Exactly.
Oh man, look what it is with its open door. It's my home that's away from places
this is where we find
that aren't my home. Yeah, we talked to Onion Bro previously, but now it's time to continue his quest.
Oh yes.
Okay.
The best NPC.
So, since I'm curious, I'm trying to remember how different this place is with the aggression mod. I don't think it's that different, actually.
Oh, really? I was thinking that it'd be hellish.
I think they're...
With the traps and all.
I think I actually use the traps to my advantage more often than not. Yeah.
Imagine if the boulders had the aggression mod too.
What?
Like that, like imagine they followed you around.
Oh my god, no! Okay. So, that guy's getting pulled right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
See, I'm using the traps against him. Come on. Just like that. Yes.
Ah, yes. That's good.
So have you ever been down here?
Yeah, I've been there because I fell off.
Yeah.
And I've explored a bit.
So there's like a shit ton of, right there. The Titanite demons. There's actually like 4 of them.
I remember it.
There's like 4 of them down there is the thing. And like, usually before I finish a game, I would go down there and kill them all to get the demon Titanite for boss weapon. And invisible wall right there. Fake wall.
Are they following you somehow?
Yeah, This guy came up the fucking ladder. Boom. Fuck off. There we go. Yeah, and fake wall. Gonna take this next ladder right here. This is actually... You actually do want to do this in a playthrough, because you get an item here that's gonna help you along your path, so you don't have to grind for later.
Oh, interesting.
Okay. Ever fought giants? This is how you fight giants.
I think I have in Dark Souls 3.
Mm-hmm. What about this particular kind of giant? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like a lot of people tend to...
I may have.
I don't think a lot of people actually tend to fight the giants like this, really. They do have a pretty unique moveset. I'm going to see if he actually does it here, though. Okay.
Like a special move?
There it is. Yeah, he's doing a temper tantrum. And then he rushes you while swinging his arms. And I somehow iframed through that. Wow.
Wow, that's good.
And he gives you free Titanite junk. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah. At this point of the game, you should be only be able to get like large Titanite shards, right?
At this point, I already have maxed out on Titanite shards and
I know.
large Titanite shards. But those Titanite chunks...
What I'm trying to say is...
Yeah.
At this point of the game, most of the drops are large Titanite shards and not Titanite chunks, right?
Yeah. I think...
okay.
There's very few enemies in the game that actually drop Titanite chunks. One of them is like the Dark Race down in New Londo. They also drop Titanite slabs, but those are very rare. We're gonna take care of...
yeah, those are like... There's only a very few of them.
Yeah.
In the game.
There we go. Flamebirds. I was looking for one of those. Should I even...
Why? Don't you already have like 20 of those?
I thought I was already maxed out on large Titanite. I might have improved something recently. Hey. Just because I've put years into this game doesn't mean that I have everything on hand at any given moment. You start a new character and whatnot. I mean, come on.
Oh, yeah, fair.
I'm surprised how little the aggression mod...
Logan is supposed to be... Oh, Logan was supposed to be here, right?
Logan is behind that wall, yes.
Oh, okay.
Again, I'm kind of surprised how...
Let's just walk past it.
Yeah, who cares? He's fine. He's with his thoughts. He likes that anyway. Again, I'm surprised that guy down there has been pulled at all. He's just like, I'm on a break. Then I come in like a goon and just knock him out.
How rude.
Mm-hmm. Rude dude. Okay. Boulder time. Go. Oh, see?
Oh, barely made it.
I barely made it, but the reason why I wasn't fast enough was because I had to dodge that lightning.
Yeah, I noticed.
Come on. Come on. Don't need this. Don't need this from you right now. Okay. You see him down there?
Oh, yes.
Ah!
Well, we got to the intended place.
Uh-huh. Guess it counts. Shottle. Another good weapon for dead angles. Onion bro! He's my good friend.
Man, how did they even come up with this design?
I think Miyazaki likes really fat designs for characters, really. I think he likes...
Yeah, Miyazaki likes fat dudes, confirmed.
Wait, were you confirming that Miyazaki-senpai is a chubby chaser?
I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of fat guys in the whole Dark Souls trilogy.
His favorite design is actually Smo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he said that in an interview. His favorite character design is Smo.
It's pretty funny.
Again, I confirmed ? Chubby Chaser.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah. No,
Yeah, there is something very interesting about Smurf, though. No, in his armor, his eyes are actually fake. They're supposed to be like further down in his armor.
oh
Like
yeah.
in a hidden slit.
You know what?
I thought that was really cool.
It is cool. It kind of means that it's like a pantomime, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also reminds me of the basilisks. They also have fake eyes.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, that's how you take care of that guy. Just let the ballista do it for you.
Isn't it so funny that there's a bunch of bloodstains here?
Yeah. Tons of them everywhere.
I wonder why.
Yeah. You won't see me dying in here. No, not so. I'm a trained professional. I got my license. I got my license to be a Dark Souls vet. Again, this is the point where I could help out Logan, but I won't.
But no.
I'll even open up the doorway, and I still won't go down to see him. Oh man. How heavy do you think Logan's hat is? It's a pretty big.
Maybe like. I mean, it is pretty big. Like, can you imagine trying to get into a car with that hat?
Oh God, no! It would need to be a convertible.
Like maybe like one of those cars that don't have their roofs.
Yeah, convertible. Like,
Okay.
I just had this stupid image now.
Like the car from Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
I just had the stupid image now of my head of like, of Big Hat Logan being in a convertible with the top down, and just like he's on his way to Vegas, baby, Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he's on a bunch of drugs.
how do you think
Just like
he
in the
comes?
movie.
How do you think he comes up with all the things that he does, man? It's just like he's so smart because he's so high. Whoa! Did you see that?
I think I have.
Yeah, those knights are dropping down here. Oh, lordy!
And they did. And they did drop.
It's raining knights. Hallelujah. Okay. Let's see if we can maybe be quick and we can knock out the armored golem real quick.
Yeah, maybe then wrap it up.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Perhaps, yeah. Let's see.
What's a bottomless box? Is that like a key item you get later on?
How do you not know about the bottomless box? Did you never?
I just don't.
That's the thing where you can like clean up your inventory and put a bunch of stuff in there for later.
Like the Resident Evil chest. Okay.
You know, it's like a bag of holding.
Yeah, D&D. Okay.
Yeah. Use D&D logic there. You know what? You know what I keep seeing? I keep seeing the trickling news of Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that altogether.
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
The thing is that more news is coming out. I haven't seen it yet. It's coming out tomorrow. I'll probably see it then. But apparently the reviews, pre-reviews are mixed, apparently.
Oh. At least they're not bad.
You know what? That usually tells me that like there's an actor involved who's like a newbie but is showing incredible talent and whatnot. That like that the critics are gonna like defend and whatnot. Like nothing against them. It's just the writing that's bad.
I think I get it.
Yeah, I absolutely am convinced that whatever's going on with this production, someone's pulling a George Lucas here, right? They're looking at like the past show that was like considered legendary at this point. Oh Jesus!
Oh no.
Okay, I'm stuck inside him now. Amazing.
Stuck inside of him. So funny.
they're looking at the past show and being like, what changes can we make with the benefit of hindsight? And it's just like, we didn't ask for this. No one asked for this. It's just like, when like making changes that don't really need to be there, really just making the whole thing worse. This Netflix show is basically being like the Star Wars Special Edition.
Yeah, I think I get it.
Yeah. So, on top of mixed reviews, apparently there's a big fat debate happening online about how they're changing the show. Because apparently, we all know who Azula is, don't we?
Oh yeah, like what they do with her.
So you know how like she doesn't show up until the second season.
Yeah, I remember.
So they decided they'd blow their load real quick and have her show up in the first season.
No, that's just too impatient, I guess. But
yeah, kind of ruins the mystique a little bit. But whatever, at least she's here. But they also decided that apparently there's so you know, like one of the most unique things about Azula is that she has her firebending is different from everyone else. Her fire is so hot that it's blue, essentially.
Basically like lightning bending or something.
Yeah, she can also do lightning, which is pretty intense. But apparently, they have decided to change her fire back to orange.
What? Why?
I think this
that was so iconic.
I'm not quite sure how true it is. It may just be because like there's maybe just a glimpse of it where there might have been some bad overlay with some other fire effects and she just didn't do any yet. But like perhaps they might be changing it to orange because we already have the special effect for orange for everyone else and it would cost too much to change it to blue.
Man, if they didn't give her like blue lightning just because of that, that's just pretty lazy.
Oh, by the way, I super dunked the Iron Golem. Again, I saw.
You didn't even need to topple him over.
Yeah,
funny.
I summoned Tarkus, but he basically just hanged out in the back and had a margarita and just chilled out. Like everyone basically summons Tarkus for this fight, but like, come on. Okay.
Yeah, this time he had it easy.
Yeah. Take it easy, bro. I got this.
Now we're gonna see one of the best cutscenes in this game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm going to bat for this.
I hate these guys though.
They are very annoying to fight, yes. But at least they give you a free ride, at least.
No, I just hate the way they look.
Yeah.
Look, ugly.
There we go. Oh, beautiful.
Oh boy.
Beautiful.
I love how they give like a glimpse of the boss theme.
Mm-hmm.
Of Ornstein Smoke.
You're in their territory, so you better shape up. Don't worry, me and the old Obsidian Greatsword, we're gonna have a fun time here. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you right now, Anor Londo was one of the most difficult areas to fight in with the aggression mod on.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Everything here has such a wide-ass range. You can see the gargoyle down there is already running for me. Also, these guys, they're blocking the path now.
Oh, now I see what's the problem.
Yeah, everything here already has a pretty far proc range for their aggression, and it's only
and not only that, everything is open field.
Yeah, everything's really tough. So you mostly end up avoiding these guys. But, like, they're gonna be coming after me every step of the way. Okay. That's one down. Yeah, and...
It's like 1 million.
There's, like... yeah, so this is a kind of a clusterfuck. Now is the time to know when to cut your losses. Like, the thing is that I need these guys to not come to me at the bonfire. That's the real problem. They're gonna
because you can't let them if they're around, right?
I need to reset this area, and I need to get my Estus back. Or at least top me off. Yeah, it's only gonna get harder, and I'm already kind of at diminishing returns. Yeah, that too. I need to fix up my obsidian greatsword because I keep using R2 on it. Oh, jeez. They're just bullying me for my fucking lunch money, man.
Yeah, they're rude.
Yeah, these are rude dudes. I'm not going to tolerate it. But we're going to have some fun with going forward. I'm going to suffer, but this is going to be fun watching it happen. Come on. Just one more. Just a little bit more. Jeez. Okay. Bonfire. Bonfire now. Go. Past me. The hell do you think you're doing? Oof. Okay.
You walk past the bonfire?
No, it's in the door on the left here.
Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember this room. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was the room with with her.
She's all right.
I remember.
Not all that bad. So you thought...
I like her armor though.
Yeah. So you thought it was tits up when we were putting up with all those Taurus demons. Well, look at this now. There's a small army of sentinels on their way here.
Oh. At that point, I was just run.
Look at them. Look at them come. They are charging their way here.
Yeah, they're like taking military formation, like phalanx formation.
Oh, I'm out. I'm out of here. Bye. Thank God this thing was waiting for me. Whoa! What the fuck? They're falling to their deaths!
That is really funny.
Oh my God! Oof. Okay, come on.
Okay, that was good.
Enough of this. This is almost cruel at this point. This guy's not even fighting me. He's just backing up. What are you doing, man?
Oh man, these guys are all weird.
Cannot tolerate it. No, thank you. Okay, I think we're gonna cut it off for now here. My voice is about to go because I've had to keep up multiple voices now. All right, so this has been. We've had a chat around the bonfire. Ody Knight, Lifetime Backlog. Check out my stuff at YouTube and TikTok. My boy Beetorias. Did you have a good time?
Oh yes, I have.
Yes. Don't blow out your mic. Don't peek too hard now.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Got a bit too excited, I guess.
Okay, and we'll be back with some more of Dark Souls Aggression. We'll see you then.
Probably next week.
Later nerds. Later nerds.